Welcome, Aquarius. This is your general reading for January 21st through the 24th. It is just a general reading, so please only take the parts that resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, hit that like button. It is the only way that I have to know that the messages are being well received by the viewers. We do have kick up your heels and financial flow. Well, that seems like a good thing coming in for you guys. It sounds like maybe a flow of abundance coming in. I'm just going to lay down some oracle cards before we start into your reading here. We have illumination, divine communication, spiritual knowing, and inner light. And with the hawk being there, you know, the hawk talks a lot about being able to see, you know, having a broad view, but also being able to narrow down into details of things. And it does, you know, that divine communication is kind of sticking out to me right now. Then you do have spiritual progress, success, and hope, renewal. Feeling something for you guys right now, but I can't quite put my finger on it. It's something to do with the spiritual knowing and the spiritual progress. Maybe some of you are even choosing to write a book here, and maybe you're trying to get it published. Something in the spiritual front, and that might be just a message for one person, but you've got that communication, that spiritual knowing, spiritual progress, success, money coming in, and the scribe, writer, authority. You know, I do feel like someone here is probably writing a book. Okay, we do have the Nine of Swords, which does talk about mental anguish and suffering. The Knight of Swords, but you're heading to make some lifestyle changes here. The Sun, which is going to be successful. So we have success here a couple different times for you guys. Rebirth, which we can see, you know, you're heading towards those changes with that Knight of Swords energy. High Priest, man, oh my goodness. Okay, so you guys have three major arcanas here. The Rebirth card is actually the Judgment card in the traditional deck. We have you heading here in this Knight of Swords energy, which is one of your energies. As an Aquarius, it's a air energy. Heading towards the success and joy and happiness. You're letting go of the past here in some way and rebirthing into your life purpose. And you're manifesting something in here with this Magician, the High Priest card. And you do have the Knight of Cups as well. Now, this could be talking about romantic movement. I do see him as, you know, Prince or Princess Charming. But it could also be talking about that heading towards something you love, okay? On the bottom of the deck, you do have the Six of Swords, which talks about a necessary transition. Let's get some clarification for you guys. You guys have a lot going on, a definite rebirth at this time. There's a big change happening. Okay, so you are having some, possibly some anxiety or mental, you know, being up in your head about something with this new opportunity coming in. And it does look like in the career front with this Hermit card, because he usually comes out with that Ace of Pentacles in this deck. He holds a pentacle in his hand. But this could just be you. Let me get one more just to make sure I'm right, just because that's not what the Hermit actually means. Yeah, I do feel like your anxiety is about taking this movement towards this change, towards something that you're trying to create here. This Hermit usually plays out with the Ace of Pentacles, which usually tells me it's you're inside, you're looking for answers on a new opportunity, usually in the career front. Knight of Swords. You're heading towards a new path here. And it's asking you to be very bold and courageous, to trust in yourself, have that confidence that the Queen of Wands always embodies. You do have a choice on this path. Like, you can stay where you're at, or you can choose to take this new path. And I do feel like you are choosing to take this new path, clearly. It looks like there's been some heartbreak in your... I think that's in your past. I don't feel like that's something coming up. I feel like this is already something that happened. And you have new clarity on that, okay? There's new truth, new clarity, and new ideas. And it has something to do with a heartbreak that you experienced. But this is going to be a successful transition for you out of that heartbreak, that mental suffering that you're experiencing. Yeah, when you... Okay, maybe you haven't actually... I think the heartbreak's already happened, but you're choosing here to possibly walk away from a situation from somebody that you've known for a long time. Or this could be a career that you've been in for a long time. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person. And the situation doesn't have to be a romantic partner either. This could be a friend, a family member, a business partner. But it's somebody that, you know, or a situation that's been a long time here with the Six of Cups. And with this Eight of Cups, it tells me you're looking... The Eight of Cups is actually a healing card, okay? When we choose to walk away from something, we're heading towards something better. We're choosing to let it go because it doesn't serve us anymore. And with this Rebirth card, yeah, it talks a lot about leaving your past behind and opening to your life purpose. So there's something that from your past that you're trying to walk away from and leave behind so you can rebirth. And you're manifesting in peace and balance here. Let's see if it has something to do with some... Possibly in a romantic relationship. So you might be looking for a stable, balanced, healthy relationship right now. Or you may be trying to, if you're already in a relationship, you may be trying to bring that to your relationship. Excuse me. And I do feel like with this Knight of Cups, the being left, the Five of Pentacles talks a lot about being left out in the cold and something lacking, okay? And the Nine of Pentacles talks about a lot about independence and solo pursuits. And I do feel like it's telling me that you're moving away from those types of mentalities, this mentality, into this independent. It doesn't mean, independent doesn't mean that you can't be in a relationship. It means that you're self-sufficient in the relationship if you are in one, okay? That, you know, you have that separateness along with that togetherness. But you, in the past, have felt left out in the cold and abandoned in some way, and that in your romantic relationships may have been lacking. And right now, it's like you're trying to manifest in something that's better than that. And you're choosing to walk away from something as well that caused a lot of heartbreak. You're picking this path and you're making lifestyle changes. And I think this lifestyle change does play out here in the romantic front of what you're looking for as you move forward to find this balanced relationship that you do want to seem to find, whether that's with somebody you're already with or with somebody new in the future. It does look like what you're looking for is that balance and happy, healthy relationship with somebody. And it does seem like you're taking movement towards that. I do feel like there's also career movement as well between some of the things that are coming up here. And that this is also a spiritual, like a spiritual progress of success for you guys. Like to be able to take that heartbreak and turn it into something beautiful. And, you know, grab the lessons from it and know that what no longer serves you, the things that you can't give any more of yourself, kind of, and that you can't give certain parts of yourself for someone else anymore, that they're yours, okay? Yeah, and this is a completion to a lesson or goal for you guys of some kind, and it is a necessary transition to complete this lesson, okay? Let's get you some action advice during this time. I do feel for most of you this is about a romantic relationship, okay? The King of Swords talks about being able, well, it's one of your energies, so it's asking you to, you know, really come into your energy, use that logic. The King of Swords is very strategic. He does a lot of contemplating. When he does make his decisions, they're kind of final decisions, and they're based in, you know, they're very well thought out decisions, okay? So it does look like it's asking you to make well thought out decisions within your own energy and own way of being. Look for that equal give and take in your relationships. If there's not equal give and take of energy exchange, you know, it might be something that you need to walk away from. And if there is equal give and take, you know, it will be more like this 9 of Pentacles versus that 5 of Discs energy. Okay? And the 9 of Wands, it is time to do some recovery work. Yeah, and that's kind of what I see here too. You guys are recovering, rebirthing, setting up new boundaries. And yeah, you have the Death and Rebirth card here as well. Things have come to an end, but you're rebirthing into something new and better and beautiful. Okay, let's get you guys some animal advice. Unicorn, infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of the light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Yeah, and I think that's very good advice for you guys right now, especially listen to the spirits of the light and abandon the darkness. Because I do feel the darkness in some of this. And you are taking the movement towards all those things that'll bring you into the light to help you become legendary. All right. Aquarius, thank you so much for being here with me today. It has been a pleasure to do this reading for you, and I do hope it finds you well. Until we meet again.